Hello everyone and welcome back to Twin Pistons. Today we have in front of us the BSA Scrambler 650. It looks absolutely stunning in this black color, and how the engine looks, I love it the most. Okay, so this bike is priced at ex-showroom 3,24,950. You get three color options, one black, one yellow and one gray. This is the lowest price. After that we have to add 8,000 on each bike, so 3,24,000 plus 8, 3,32,000 for the yellow and 3,40,000 for the gray. So coming straight to it, let's begin from the front. You get a complete LED setup up front, but the indicators are a little bit small. I think they should have been a little bit bigger. Also the headlamp, just the bike is big, so it just looks a little bit small on it. Okay, coming to this side, you get a beak to protect you from the mud. This is also a mud guard, not exactly an extender actually. This is a single unit, but it works, but it helps you. It is not there on the international one, but this has been done keeping us in mind, so thumbs up to BSA. You get a large 320mm disc. It looks really large. Brakes from Brembo. You get 110, 80 and 19 C8 crossroad tires. So these are dual purpose tires, and most importantly you get, where did it go? Okay, it's a radial tubeless. So people who were wondering and confused that is this bike coming with spoked wheels or not, because Google told me it's coming with tube tires, tube spokes, so no, you are getting tubeless. You get 41mm telescopic spokes with a travel of 138mm, which I think is a little bit less. It's just satisfactory, but its main competition, the Bear 650, is coming with almost the same, so I don't blame. I think it's going to rain. Anyways, we have to move on. Okay, coming to this side, you get this wonderful BSA logo, which is a sticker actually, not exactly a 3D logo. You get this emblem, a gun shaped. Yeah, you're able to see it. It's to the history of BSA making guns and everything, established 1903. This is a metal one, chrome finished, and this is a metal tank of 12 liters. Alright, coming to the engine, 652cc liquid cooled single cylinder producing 45.6 bhp and 55 Newton meter of torque at just 4000 rpm. So the engine reaches its peak torque at a very low rpm, so it tracks really well. The bike moves really well. That's the radiator fan, if I missed it. It's a pretty big one actually. This is the silencer pipe, finished in black, and there's a BSA logo right there as well. Looks really cool. Single pod. You get a 65 and Scrambler written right here as well. These are the pegs, claw pegs, and you get this to protect your feet from the scorching 650cc. Yeah, it does heat up a lot, but I did not feel it a lot, but it does heat up. Anyways, this is, you can also remove the rubber for this one as well because it's a Scrambler. These are the rear foot pegs. Fit and finished. BSA, yes, everyone has improved a lot, but still there are some welding joints you can see which are visible. I personally don't mind them, but there are people who do mind them. Alright, coming to the rear, you get a very large sprocket. Even if it is not looking that big in video, if you see the bike in real life, it is pretty large, and it's placed in the opposite side of, in general, the normal bikes, it is placed on the left side. Anyways, coming to, this is also a dual purpose tire, but the tire size, okay, there it is, 150/70 R17. So 17-inch rear tires, and as I stated, tubeless. I do like the tire pattern, C8 crossroad tires, so that's how it looks. Coming to the rear side, you get, let me turn it on to show you how the brake lamp looks like. Okay, this is how the brake lamp looks like. Those are the indicators, and as I told you, they look small on the bike. Comment down below if you think that they should have been a little bit bigger, but if they would have been bigger, then this also had to be a little bit bigger. This is the rear mudguard. You get BSA 650 written right here as well. This is the sari guard. It's pretty well integrated. If you want, you can remove it, no issues. No, don't remove it, I'm sorry, it's against the rules. Okay, so this is the rear disc, 255 mm. It's a smaller disc, but the brake bite, I drove it, it's really good. I will also show you when I ride the motorcycle. We have twin shock absorbers at rear with a travel of 127 mm. Not a lot, but does the job. It's also 5-step adjustable. Again, the same 65 Scrambler logo. Foot pegs, that's the brake lever. You get dual channel ABS, traction control, both of them. Rear one can be turned off, traction control can also be turned off. This is the left side of the engine. I personally like the right side a little bit more, but this does remind me of the old cast iron bullet engines. It did have this big clutch cover then as well. That's the horn. Let me show you that as well. I like it. That's the radiator grill. That's about it for the left side there. The bike does not get a center stand because if they would have, the ground clearance would have significantly decreased. Now let me show you what we have here. Those are the mirrors, completely useless. I was not able to, maybe I was not able to adjust, but I was not normally with these round mirrors in case of Enfield as well. It does not help you a lot. So here we have twin charging sockets, one type C and one USB. Very good thing done by SD. No adjustable levers, and these are the passing light switch. That's what's making the sound. These are the buttons to control the speedometer. As you can see, the odo looks like this. Trip A, trip B, and that's it. I will show how it turns on. It's the same from the SD Roadster high, and but there's one thing missing. There is no gear position indicator in this one, which we do get in the SD Roadster. You get a lot of telltale lights. You can turn off traction control, you can turn off ABS, you can turn off, this is a power thing which SD has, so I think it limits the speed to something, but if this is glowing, then the bike is at its full potential. On the right, this is the kill switch, and these are the hazard light button. That's to start the motorcycle, and this is how the mirrors looking. Okay, so I think the bike should be giving a good competition to the Bear 650. It's just a little bit behind to that. It achieves 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds. Bear does it in 3.6 seconds. So it's just a little bit behind, even though it's a single cylinder. Seat height is at 820 mm. You do also get a BSA logo here, a BSA logo here as well, and this is hand stitched. So kudos to BSA. Wheelbase stands at 1465 mm. Okay, the camera went out of focus. Wheelbase stands at what was it, 1465 mm. Curb weight is at 208 kg, so almost 8 kgs lighter from the Bear 650. The reason I'm mentioning it because it is the only competitor this guy has actually right now in India. So that would be all for our motorcycle. Oh, one thing I forgot. No, I believe I'm done. Anyways, oh, I remembered what I forgot. The bike does not start. It's quite heavy, so it does not start on the side stand. So I will ask Nitish to remove the side stand. There we go. Now let's start. So this is how it sounds. I personally like it a lot. The exhaust sounds really good. I love it actually for a single cylinder because it's that big. It sounds really well. So I believe that would be all. Now let's start riding. Alright, so here we go. One thing I would like to tell you about any classic leather motorcycle, Java, ESD and what's BSA. If you pull the accelerator, the bike won't start. All you need to do is just, it would start. As you can see, ROAS to live. The engine does start at, as you can see, 2000 RPM because it's a big engine. So it takes some time to cool itself. To warm itself. After that, you would be able to ride it generally if you own this motorcycle. So let's go. All in all, the bike suspension I feel is pretty well tuned. I personally like it. Brakes are also very strong. From Brembo, I expect nothing less, but the rear suspension is a bit stiff. I don't like it that much, but I found the Bear 650's rear suspension even more stiffer. So I believe I would request you, if you are looking for a 650cc, just test drive both of them, and whichever one you think fits your profile, because the 651 is amazingly refined. This one is also refined, but when you are buying a single cylinder, I think you should be expecting some vibrations. Let me show you one thing. The bike does have a fantastic pull, as I wanted to show you. The rear brake could have been better, but the front brake is really good. I would give that to BSA. And okay, so coming to things, the bike in care of riding aids, you get only two things: ABS, dual channel ABS, and traction control. You can turn each of them off. There are no riding modes. There is not even a gear position indicator. So I don't know why they removed that. I think to add that retro appeal that the GTs have. But the Bear one has a very cool display. It's a TFT display. You can also run maps in there. But not this one. And if you ask me personally, I would say that this speedometer has a visibility issue in the day. When I was riding it previously, the day got covered in the other part of the video. I'm sorry, but it rained so hard I was not able to go out. So anyways, when I was riding it in the morning, when the sun is right above your head, like around 11-12 am, you won't be able to see the speedometer. At least I face that. I don't know if other people buying the Roadster and everything are facing that, but I face that, and I think it's a real issue, because this display, it looks cool, it looks good at night as well, but I think if better than this, you could just give me an analog, because it does not show me a lot of things. And in case of BSA, I think the things are different. Like, as the ABS is turned on, traction control is turned on, you will see the logos turned off. Normally, in case of other brands, the meaning this light, when it turns on, it means that thing has become faulty. So I think it's different in case of this one. Vibrations are minimal, below 4000 RPM, but once you cross that 4000 RPM mark, you will face buzziness in your foot pegs, on the tank, on the handle, and also in idling there's a fair level of buzziness, but I think you may get used to it. I don't mind it a lot, because it gives me that wonderful exhaust note. I hope you heard that. I am trying to make you hear that, but as it's raining, I am struggling a bit. Visibility is low, so I am not riding that fast, and weight, I would say, is an issue. It would take some time for you to get managed to that weight, because I was riding it. Normally you won't feel that weight when you have to move the bike. मतलब स्टैंड स्टिल से जब आपको मूव करना पड़ेगा ना, तब आपको दिक्कत फेस होगा, क्योंकि बाइक भारी है. GT से कम भारी है, इनफैक्ट बियर से भी कम भारी है. Bear 650 is around 216 kgs, I think. This is 208. They lost that 10 kg by removing the other silencer. So that is not something YSD did in almost all of their motorcycles. YSD, BSA, they removed any bike that had the other silencer. I have not faced any stalling issue as of yet, because this bike has 55 Nm of torque. So 55 Nm is a lot. As you can see, the engine has cooled, so now it's around below 2000 RPM. But I love the sound though. I won't say it's better than the GT, but I would say it sounds at par with the Bear 650. And this pull, I would have to say one thing. After 5000 RPM, it rocks you to the moon. It vibrates so hard, like on the foot pegs. I am wearing a Woodland though. I don't feel that much, but still, man, it's too much. After 5000 RPM for a bike, like I ride an X-Pulse, and X-Pulse vibrates a little bit, but when you cross that 5006, not even 5000, 6000 RPM, it will give you that constant buzziness. But this one, it just, let me go there. I will give you a quick 0 to 60, but the bike is fast. 0 to 60 is achieved in just 3.8 seconds. The Bear 650, being a twin cylinder, achieves it only 2 seconds faster. It is 3.6 seconds because bikes are heavy. Both the bikes are pretty heavy, I would say that. But looks wise and everything, this BSA has done a great job, but the radiator is this big. It is this big, and it takes quite some time to cool the bike because the bike also heats up a lot. But I did not feel much on my foot pegs or anything. Right now the weather is not so good, but in the morning when I came, it was scorching heat. So at that time as well, I did not feel much heat, but the engine was hot. I did not just feel it in my legs. Alright, so let's just do a quick, getting into first gear, revving the motor. As I told you, the bike has that, 45 PS. It makes you feel that I want to go ahead. But this is the first time I crossed the 6000 RPM mark, and oh my god, the seat, I also felt the vibration on my seat. So all in all, I would like to tell you a few things before I end this video. Firstly, don't buy this if you want to go bonkers with the bike, like you want to push it all the time. Top speed is 160. So if you think I am going to hit that often, then I don't think you should get this one, because those vibrations will hit you really bad. But if you are someone who wants a higher cc motorcycle, you can do it occasionally. After first service, the vibrations will reduce drastically. Not a lot, it will still be there after 6000. But below 4000 RPM, the place where it hits its highest torque figure of 55 Newton meter at 4000 RPM. Even the top horsepower is achieved at 6000 RPM. So if you are someone who will be happy at 100, 80, 90, 100, or you want to ride like calmly, like the people who are getting a Super Meteor, so I think you would like this one. It is a scrambler. I know it's a contradictory statement that ride this calmly and comfortably, but a scrambler is also not meant to be pushed to its limits. You can take a scrambler, you can go through off-roads, a little bit of off-roads, because this bike won't be a very true off-roader as well. Because of its weight, it would be difficult for you to maneuver. I felt it's okay, but it would not be the case for almost all other people. So I would say, if you are someone who is an occasional forest goer, occasional who wants to go to the off-roads often, not push the bike all the time, then I think this would be the perfect choice for you. And most importantly, this bike comes at a price point of 3,24,000 ex showroom, at least this color. If you get the grey color, it will come at 3,40,000. So That still the 3,20,000 one is 50,000 cheaper than the Bear 650, which is almost 3,72,000. So if you are someone who does not, who just wants a big CC motorcycle for occasional cruises, occasional forest trails, mostly to ride it calmly and comfortably, you can get this one. YesD has improved its service network significantly. There's still a lot to improve, but Royal Enfield has a very vast network. But if you are someone who would push its bike to the limits more, like you want to hit that 140, 150 mark often, and you are also thinking that I would be, taking forest trails more, I think the Bear 650 would be just a little bit more capable, at least in off-roads. In case of refinement, in case of top speed, reaching it more efficiently, it would be ahead the Bear 650. But this one does have a significant higher mileage. Mileage of the BSA Scrambler 650 has been claimed by people who have got them is around 25 to 28 in the city, which is a lot for a 650cc motorcycle, because if you get the Bear 650, highest you can expect is 20, 22 in the city and 24, 25, 26 in the highways. So I believe that would be all for our video. But before we go, I would like to give you one last, that thump, and why I'm asking you to, you can think about this motorcycle. Alright, I think you should give it a try. If you are looking for a 650cc motorcycle, I think you should ride the Bear and this one simultaneously. And I am 100% sure once you do that, I'm sorry, it just feels so good. I love it. I won't say I hate it, I love it. So as I was saying, that if you are someone, you can test ride both of them, and I am very much certain that you would be able to determine which one you should be buying. Alright, I would say, if you ask me, as I said, I am a calm and composed rider. I do have my occasional trips. The suspension is well tuned. The rear one should have been and could have been better. The display could have been better. But with that 50,000 price cut, I think I am willing to compromise. I believe that would be all for our video. Thank you so much. If you have watched till here, let me know if I said something wrong or you think differently. I am happy to hear any advice, any comments, negative, positive. I am open to everything. So let me know if you like this video. If you have ridden this, let me know what is your experience. And if you ask me, I would say it's pretty good. I believe that would be all. Twin Pistons signing off. Thank you so much. And one last thing, I found the seat to be comfortable. If you ask me, it's perfectly balanced. It fits my bum, and the seating is also very good. The cushioning is very good. I think the seat could have been a little bit bigger, but it's fine. For a scrambler, I think it works well. So that's all. Thank you so much. Till the next time, for the next video. Bye bye. Alright, so I am back again. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention one thing in both the videos. This bike does have a slip and assist clutch, so you can do downshifts without the clutch. So, and it works good. For a 650cc motorcycle, it works without jerking in reality. So I would give a big thumbs up to BSA. They are improving a lot. So, oh, and one more thing, I forgot two things as usual. Please like, share and subscribe if you are looking for more contents. We have a lot of videos coming up, so I am looking forward to seeing you again. Bye again.